This is Cubs Radio.
Cubs Radio.
Knockem Radio Show is brought to you by Roslyn Social, a social experience in dining. Roslyn Social is the area's premier location for elevated pub food, craft cocktails, and local beers. Their spacious rooftop lounge is open for you to take in the fresh air. In addition to the rooftop, they're open for takeout, curbside pickup, delivery, and on your favorite food service apps. Even their famous cocktails and desserts are available to go as well. Roslyn Social is located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. That's 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. Give Roslyn Social a call and say hi to Nick at 516-801-4963. That's 516-801-4963. You can follow them on Facebook at Roslyn Social. Thank you from Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. Two Eagles Auto Body is a family-owned and operated collision shop located in New Hyde Park, Long Island. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Two Eagles Auto Body handles foreign and domestic automobiles and motorcycles using such techniques as state-of-the-art paint spray booths and computer color matching. In the end, insurance process to the return of your vehicle, Two Eagles Auto Body is with you. Two Eagles Auto Body is constantly striving for perfection, with your satisfaction being their number one priority. Two Eagles Auto Body is located in New Hyde Park, Long Island at 1818 Falmouth Avenue. That's 1818 Falmouth Avenue in New Hyde Park. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527. Also follow them on Facebook at Two Eagles Auto Body. And that is with two capital I's for a Roman numeral 2 for your convenience. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Gina Kangemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. That's Gina Kangemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. 631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696. When you work with Gina, you tap into the collective experience of the best, most experienced realtors on Long Island. Contact Gina today to discuss how Signature Premier Properties and Gina can help you market and sell your property successfully or find your perfect home. More information about Gina's listings can be found at signaturepremier.com. That's signaturepremier.com. List your house with Gina, and she will work so hard for you and sell your house so fast that it will make your head spin! It will make your head spin. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza. Bella Vista Pizza, for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza. They offer thin crust, thin whole wheat, deep dish, and gluten-free pies. Also pasta and baked dishes. calzones and rolls, heroes, entrees, salads, sides, and appetizers. You can follow them on Facebook at Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta. That's Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta on Facebook, and on Instagram at Bella Vista Pizza LI. That's at Bella Vista Pizza LI on Instagram. Bella Vista, that's Italian, folks. A beautiful view, a beautiful site located at 154 Minetto Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Minetto Hill Road in Plainview. 516-433-4464. That's 516-433-4464. BellaVistaPizza.com, Bambinos. Check them out today. And, of course, the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Knockem Dead Comedy. Knockem Dead Comedy for the funniest murder mysteries in the whole wide world. These are by design comedic murder mysteries. 100% real comedy and mystery, 100% comedic murder. No humans or animals are harmed in the making. Do you want to see a boring murder mystery where some crusty old pea-pants says, "There's been a murder in the parking lot of some character you've never met"? That kind of murder mystery, you don't want to see that. You want the full experience. You want to meet and hang out with the character who's going to ultimately and soon meet their comedic demise. You want to see that comedic murder happen right before your eyes as you laugh, sing, and dance as a part of the action at a Knockem Dead Comedy murder mystery show. On Instagram, follow at Knockem Dead Comedy. That's at Knockem Dead Comedy on Instagram. For upcoming show dates, check out knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. That's knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. On Facebook, go to that little box at the top of your screen, type in Knockem Dead Comedy, and hit enter. You're welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Kent Pichelle. Super job with those ads. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It is Friday. It's Friday, and it's February
5th.
February 5th.
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 5th. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club right here in Levittown, New York. GovsRadio.com is the website. You can see our shows live as they're happening right there on GovsRadio.com. Gov's Comedy Club Radio, that is the name of the Facebook page. That is the name of the YouTube channel. You can see our shows live from those places as well right now. But if you don't want to watch on your computer, you don't want to watch on your phone, you want to sit back on your couch, you want to rub your head and eat bacon and drink soda while you're sitting on your couch, and you want to watch something on your big fat screen TV, not flat screen, fat screen TV, you can if you have a smart TV, a Roku, a Fire Stick, an Apple TV, or any smart type of thing, you can download an app called Boxcast. And guess what? You can watch all the great shows from govsradio.com right there on Boxcast. govsradio.com. You can download Boxcast and watch all the shows right there. What?
Can you?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
As our good friends Dr. Don Sill, Dr. Ken Pichelle, and Dr. Andy Plagano say,
we on TV?
There you go. Nice job.
Sorry,
Hello, Andy. How are you?
Hey, I was just checking my stonks.
Your what?
Stonks.
Stonks?
Stonks.
Is that like stinky stocks?
It's what the kids are calling stocks these days.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what the whole GameStop thing.
Ah, the whole GameStop thing.
The kids.
I was looking in to see how my shares in Blockbuster are doing it.
So you're the one.
The kids
They're still not
bringing down
there.
the man.
Good morning. My mother's watching. Joanne is watching. Terry is watching. Kirsten is watching. Dave, Robert,
Jeff.
Bosey. Let me tell you something about Jeff Bosey.
What do you know about Jeff Bosey?
Good morning, he says.
I see a lot of Jeff Bosey.
Well, yeah, I know more than I care to know about Jeff Bosey, but I will tell you that last night, I believe was the debut of his show No Rhyme, No Reason in the studio.
Yeah, just before COVID, they were about to start in the studio,
Right.
and then, the world died.
But after their show was great, by the way. If you missed it, go check it out. But I need to tell you, after the show, Jeff Bosey went outside and he shoveled because there wasn't good access into the place unless you come in through the front door to the club. But we don't have access to that. We don't have keys up there. We only have keys to get in the back door. And Andy can insert jokes there. And by the back door, there wasn't a lot. There was a lot of. We were blocked from getting in the back door, so Jeff shoveled the back door to make sure we can get in the back
we were ice-bound, blocked for.
But Jeff, as always, made sure we can get in the back because that's what he's best at. So I'm trying to thank the guy, and I'm ruining it.
You are. You're just making it, not as nice as it should be.
Well, thank you, Jeff, for doing that. Good morning, Leonora. Good morning, Nikki. Congressman King is watching. What's Taz? Oh, Taz is just saying hi to everybody. Good morning, Taz. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Kevin. Glad to see Tony back in the big chair. What does that mean? This is the same chair I always sit in. Andrew Fremder. Hello, Carrie. The shirt is already cracking me up. Whose shirt? Andy's? The one that says, what are you wearing? The You're Awesome shirt?
You're awesome.
Yep, there
no,
it is.
you're awesome.
See,
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
next Friday, I think all three of us should wear the You're Awesome shirts.
I could do that.
Let's do it.
I've been working on my Don Sill impression.
Oh, let's see.
Nope, you got to see Tony's. Tony
that's
can
good.
do it so well that I actually feel like I'm sitting next to Don.
No, that was good. I like that. But
Yeah,
so
Tony do it.
in between the laughs, when he's listening to somebody speak, because he does great interviews.
Because Tony's known Don for like 1,000 years,
Yeah, I've
and
known
he's
Don a
been
long
people
time.
watching him forever.
So when he'll ask a great question, but then when he listens to their answer, he goes like this.
Yeah. No, he's
It's
a
the
good listener.
funniest thing.
That's what makes him a good interviewer. He's a good listener.
Absolutely.
And a bobblehead.
and he's such a student.
Ladies, man.
He's
Yes.
awesome.
Well, that goes without saying. But he's such a student of comedy that he knows the right questions to ask too.
Right.
So I love Don. So Carrie loves the shirt. Andrew Fremder says hi. Adam Snare says good morning. Boxcast sounds like something for a broken vagina. Well, yes, it is. Greg DiFilippo.
Aaron
good
White's
morning.
watching.
Aaron White, the hot Aaron White. Andy's such a millennial because he said stonks.
I'm a hardcore Gen Xer, actually.
Well, we can tell. Michael is watching. Andrew Fremder, sometimes I'm blocked from getting in the back door. Also, I always have to ask for permission.
It's just polite.
Does Tony's shirt say 5 clowns? It does not. It says 5 towns. That is the name of the college that my son attends. It's an art school, but mainly a film and music
Film, right?
school. Well, yeah, music too. Those annoying guys from Maroon 5 went there. Adam Levine.
One guy.
No, I think it was 2.
Oh, really?
Adam Levine and I'm pretty sure one other guy from the band went there also.
Oh, wow.
But screw them, because not only do they suck, but they don't even talk about 5 towns. They don't acknowledge that
They
they
don't
went
like it there?
So they're
Well,
jerks.
Howard Stern, in his interview with Adam Levine, they talk about it briefly.
Oh yeah, yeah, briefly, because
Did he say he liked it or
Levine
not?
didn't want to talk
He
about
only
it,
spent like a couple of semesters there.
and then
Oh, all right.
and then he probably yelled at Howard after.
I can't believe you brought up that school, Howard. Don't talk about it. I don't like that place.
God, I can't stand that guy's voice. Do you like them, Andy Plagianos, as a musician? Do you like Maroon 5?
I'm not first of all, I'm not a musician.
Yes,
but,
you are.
Yes, you are.
Like, they're like pop, like they're pretty pop.
Yes.
So,
Well, there's
I
nothing
like
pretty
them
about their
sometimes.
pop.
I like them sometimes, and sometimes his voice is a little high for me.
He's Mickey Mouse.
I never ask for Maroon 5 on the Echo Dot.
Right.
Like, that's just...
No.
But like you don't like get rid of it like when like the Eagles are playing and you just get rid of it. You just don't ask for it. So it's like to me it's
I
like
don't
he's in the
follow it.
middle.
But you should ask for Rush.
No.
Oh,
Rush-
wait.
I'm more like I rush to turn the speaker down.
Good morning, Linda, who's watching. 5 Towns is a great school, says Andrew Fremder. Carrie says, nice. Tim Saliani is going to be here next Friday. He's going to hang out with us. So he's asking if he has to wear a special shirt. So, Tim, do you have a You're Awesome shirt? If not, we'll have to get you one, because, yes, you'll have to wear it with us on Friday.
You don't have to do any. You don't have to wear any shirt, Tim.
Yeah, no.
You just have to wear the kilt.
Oh, my God. Yep. Well, there we go. So we have... So that gets us right into it. We have, in order to boost our viewership and boost our exposure, that's why we have the very sexy Andrew Plagianos here. There was a complete love fest going on. How much did you jerk
me.
yesterday after seeing that yesterday?
Oh, I first of all, when all the blood rushed out of my head into my penis.
Have you ever experienced so many women telling you that you're hot?
Did you play the show back for Rebecca and say, can you get a load of this?
Oh, no. I want my wife to hear none of it because.
Oh, really? I would have been like, I don't know. Like, I would have been like, look at this. This is awesome.
No. Because what she would have done said was she would have rolled her eyes and been like, yeah, I'm sure. Or
she would have been like, see, baby, I've been telling you this all this time, and now everyone is saying the same thing. You should believe us. She wouldn't say that.
The picture behind me is when I was in the Air Force and I took a trip to Thailand.
Oh, wow.
Is that you?
That is me.
Are we able to? Is there a way to see more of that picture or no?
Yeah, get your head out of the way.
It's not that's the first time Sally's ever said that.
No, the other head.
See, if I could do the share screen, because I brought it up on because I tried to do it as a virtual background because I have another virtual background that I wanted to use, and I'm just going to do it real quick. Oh, wow. Suddenly this is not video backgrounds. There we go.
No,
I found this one yesterday.
It's just his boobies.
It's a Playgirl. So you can't see this. The G
Playgirl.
Yeah, right. We see that much. Yeah.
Yeah. In
between
your hairy boobies.
Yeah.
Now he's been nestled right inside your boobies. You're being hugged. That's so funny.
I can't see the nipples on the screen that gets broadcast to everybody.
So I'm assuming that was the first time you had so many people telling you you're hot without having to pay them to say that.
There was one time that my ego was stroked such, which was I was in basic training, and see, people who are in the Army and the Marine Corps and the Navy are going to really start flipping out right now. We used to have dances in basic training.
That's nice.
Yeah, and you had to be in your dress uniform.
I bet you're a good dancer.
I'm good at making fun of people dancing. I don't really dance very well, but it was like we had these flashlights that were about 12 inches long, and we called them Lackland lasers because Lackland Air Force Base. But anyway, we had to keep that distance between us and the women.
Oh, really? 12 inches,
when we were
1
when
foot.
We were dancing, and you would have to, and they would actually come up with one of them to make sure that you were. But we also got to do some morale things, like we got to go to a San Antonio Spurs game. And so you kind of got to know the other people who were in different units that were also going to basic. And there was only one female flight. And I had 2 girls who were after me. That's
nice.
the first time this has ever happened to me in my life. And they actually almost came to a physical confrontation about it. Because this was told to me later by a woman that I took classes with in my tech school.
All right, so I got 2 things with that. First off,
I know what he's going to say.
First off, the 12-inch separation is no problem for you.
Well, I pulled my penis in half. Yes.
Exactly. And then the other thing with these 2 girls fighting over you, I mean, that there's no reason to fight over you. There's plenty of Plagianos love.
Plenty of Andy love to go around.
Exactly. Yeah, see, Sally knows it too.
The only time that you got to interact with them was at these public events. So there was no sneaking off and getting busy. I also got busted for PDA in tech school, which was PDA stands for Public Display of Affection.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And that's actually illegal. You're not allowed to do that in uniform.
Well, but for how long? Just during basic training or your whole time in service?
Just not
You're
in
really
uniform?
not supposed to do it your whole time in service, but they are hardcore about it in basic and tech school.
So you get what, like a weekend furlough or something, and then as long as you're not in uniform, then because they can't expect you to not do anything the whole time you're in service.
What if you're dating someone and you want to make out with them, and then she takes your uniform off and then kisses you? Would that work?
Well, it's in public. It's where you would get caught. In basic, you are always wearing your uniform.
Okay.
You cannot engage in. You are in public at all time, almost at all times.
Well, no wonder they send you off to war because you're all pissed off from not getting any for months. And you're going to go kill somebody.
It's part of the mind control.
Sure.
But then in tech school, they do a phase program, which when you first get there, you have to be in uniform all the time. Then phase 2, you still have to be in uniform, but you can leave base as long as you're in your blues. Phase 3 is when you could be in civilian clothes. And so that's after a month.
Wow.
You're in tech school for a month. So there I was, my first night at tech school, and this girl and I went outside and made out.
Oh, boy. Your first night?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And they pulled us in and almost got in a lot of trouble. But then, see, there's like too few women
in the world.
I'm up playing Area 51. Do you remember that video game?
Yes.
That's and I would put in double the money so I could play both guns at the same time.
Well, yeah, of course you could.
And these guys came up to me and they're like, "Hey, are you polygamous?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you grow up with a name." I'm like, "Yes, that's me."
You just answer to anything.
Right? Yeah, it's spaces. And
Are you plagiarizing? Yes, that's me.
Right, commas, the whole 9 yards. So I'm like, yeah. He goes, were you just busted with Washington outside? And I'm like, yeah, I was. Why? He goes, that's my girl. And I'm like, whoa. I wasn't acting like. And I'm like,
oh boy.
The whole like, well, she wasn't acting like your girl, pal.
She wasn't your girl last night.
And then he had like his little buddy, like, hey, Spike, you want to go beat up that Greek guy, Spike? Huh, Spike?
Like Gilligan.
Greek guy. Shut up. So he had this little guy next to him. And he's like egging him on and looking at me like, yeah, we're gonna get you. And he was an ammo troop, those are the guys that actually build the bombs.
Oh wow!
They're not really known to be the smartest tools.
They can build a bomb,
but they could punch you in the face too.
Well, they actually have a really cool saying. It's called "If you ain't ammo, you ain't shit," and they have like a whole chant for it. And it's called an ammo call.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. They have really good esprit de corps because they're morons.
All right, now do you know Tony Ann Napolitano Danza?
Yes, Tony Danza.
That's why I'm asking. That is her real name?
Yes.
Wow. Poor girl.
She's a very good friend from growing up. She was like the awesome big sister.
Well, she sees the picture behind you. She's telling you to take your sweater off.
Yeah, figures.
Andrew from the Maroon 5. They're such a shitty band. The last time I had too many McRibs, I looked in the toilet and found 5 Maroons. Oh, my. Look at that name. Farna Mapakatan. What is that, Russian? I don't know what that is.
Where are you?
Right there, right up top there. See it?
Yep.
Whatever your name is, thanks for watching. I have Andrew Fremder has a virtual background also. Sometimes I don't think my past ever happened. Anna's watching. And Andrew Fremder says, being in the Air Force is amazing. It's the closest thing to being a Jedi. And Josh is watching, and Claire is watching too. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I think I may have lost my comments here.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Really?
I'm only seeing people who are watching, unless people aren't commenting right now. I'm not sure.
They're just riveted with Andy's story of making out.
Yeah.
So you're not. So you didn't get a boost of confidence yesterday and just start.
Oh, it's nice to hear, and these are all very good-looking people. But
you weren't like, suck it, Rebecca. Look at this. Don't you mock this anymore.
Well, the reason why I put that picture up earlier is what Becca always says is in a very disappointing way. I didn't get to have 20-year-old Andy. I have Andy now.
Wow. Well, that's a compliment, I hope.
Yeah, maybe she means that now you're more seasoned and skilled and.
No, it means that.
She doesn't mean that.
That
you
I'm
sure?
breaking down and heart attacks and the whatnot.
Do you? But the big question is, are you wearing a kilt for Sallie?
So I don't think.
And everyone, people think kilts are hot. It's not just me. I'm not the only one.
Anymore.
You don't fit in it anymore.
I actually, my kilt was, and Tim will back me up on this, is a great brand called AmeriKilts. I don't even know if they're still in business, but I had an Air Force blue one. And
Oh, okay.
I took some of my old pins and whatnot and put it on like the front pouch thing.
Uh-huh.
It's a very utilitarian. It's not like the 9 yards. It's just buttons and it stays on. And I used to bartend like that. I would wear that.
Really? Wow. And Adam Snare said, if you ain't kilting, you ain't shit.
Carrie's upset about our picking on Maroon 5. And Andrew Femder says, me saying I can't read comments is just my excuse to not read Andy's comments. But, all right, maybe just nobody was commenting at the time, so I think I'm good. So, all right, so how much, when you were bartending, how much action did you get from these drunk girls while wearing a kilt? Like, how many these drunken girls would just
How many
reach under?
Oh, is that what you were wearing when you were carrying the
No. I
was kind of putting the two together because remember he was carrying the rack of glasses and
He's a barback, yeah.
he got
when I
a
was 15,
feel.
when I was 15 or 16.
Oh, all right.
That happened. So 15, 16, 17. They would I would work, and where the kitchen was to where the bar was, it was a very popular place in Port Jeff Station at that time.
Okay.
Because it was like the only bar that was there.
Tara's?
So I would have like two. I would be carrying two glass trays over my head.
Wow, that's so heavy.
The only way to get through that crowd.
Yeah.
While you were going, you'd be like, "Excuse me," or like a bucket of ice or whatever, and say, "Excuse me," and all of a sudden it was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
And like it wasn't like a oops kind of. It was like
Full on package grab.
And you would, and I like it would stop me in my tracks. I could not move. That's how it was.
Well, why would you?
Yeah, is that a bad thing? I'm not following.
You're still duty bound as a barback when you take the oath of barbacks.
The barback oath.
And walk over the coals, the hot coals that you will always get ice. And there's a deer in my backyard I'm looking at.
Oh, nice.
Nah, it's so annoying. They eat everything.
What's
they are. They're really. When I lived in Colorado, I had the same thing. Like at first. Like the first few months, you're just really taken by them. Like you can't believe there's a deer in your backyard. You get the cameras out, and then you realize like they're just eating my crap. Like, and then you're just like, then you find yourself like yelling out the window at these things. Get off the lawn!
Yeah, but it's winter and there's snow on the ground. What could they be eating right now?
The perennials, the stuff
eat
that's
everything. Yeah.
Oh.
So you have to. So we're going to see Tough Andy right now from the military yell at the deer to get lost?
No,
Get off the lawn.
I feel bad because I have a nature preserve literally right across the street from me.
Okay.
This large, very, very popular with the mountain biking community. But so I feel bad. We've impinged on their habitat.
Yeah, but if there's a preserve 50 feet away, like, go eat their deer. Like,
Yeah, but it's not their fault.
like for example, one house I lived in a preserve area. So there were a lot of birds, there were a lot of trees around, and the woodpeckers would peck my house. And I'm like, dude, there's like 15,000 trees. What?
Did the woodchucks also chuck wood there?
No. But it was so annoying. Like I had these like holes in the side of my house, and like the tree is right there. Like just use the tree. Yeah, it's really annoying.
Woodpeckers really hammer my neighbor across the street's house. Their daughter sometimes plays with my daughters.
It's loud.
She'll take off running across the street to try to scare the thing off.
Yeah, I would throw like ice chips at them, like just to get them away from the house.
And the woodpeckers all,
yeah, pretty much. And you know what? It's so funny. I never really saw a woodpecker close up before until then. It really does look like the cartoon. Like that's what they look like. It was crazy. Tim said, not a parade season goes by without someone kilt checking me. And he wants everyone to know that older women are very handsy.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, this is awesome. See, now I'm happy about turning 50 last year. Now I'm going to get a kilt and
you are.
I am. And I'm just going to walk into any parade that I can find and
I'm
just
getting you into
stroll.
your birthday.
Nice.
Oh, my birthday.
Well, our birthdays are only 2 days apart. So.
I know. I'll be like, here's your birthday present.
Right. So for your birthday.
why don't you just try it on now?
Right, for her birthday, I'm getting her a threesome for her birthday.
No, he's not.
And I'm going to do that. I'm going to just get that kilt. I'm just going to walk into every parade I can find I'm just going to
See
stand
who
here.
fondles you.
I'm just going to walk like this. All the ladies. All the older ladies. All the older ladies.
See, my favorite answer, because everybody does ask you, they're like, "Oh, what do you got under there?" And I'm always like, "Everything I'm supposed to."
Andy, all you have to do is shoot one deer and leave the gut pile in the backyard, and you'll never have a deer come by again.
Oh,
Wow.
that's funny.
I'll have Daphne do it when she comes home.
Yeah, I saw the saying one time that every time a bird poos on my car, I make scrambled eggs and I sit on the porch and I eat their babies in front of them just to show them what I'm capable of.
All right, so let me...
My favorite thing about chicken cutlets is we bathe this dead chicken in the embryonic fluid.
Baby. in chicken babies.
Stop, you're making me hungry.
It's true.
All right, so I would like to remind everybody that Monday is the start of our new daily segment, the joke of the day. Sallie's very excited about it.
We actually had a really long talk about it, and we're going to cancel that.
No, we did not talk about it.
Due to the show being better without awful jokes.
Well, the reason I bring it up now is because Andrew Fremder says a deer walks out of the forest all upset and says to the other deer, "That's the last time I do that for $2." Now I know. Not all right. First off, and Jeff Bosey says Andy makes me wet when he says pecker. And now I know the sexiest man on Gov's Radio, Andy Plajanos. I know he's got a joke that he could share with us right now. I'm putting him on the spot. I did not ask him to do this in advance, but I just know him. I know he's got a joke.
Okay, so when I bartended, I'm not really good at street. There's two of them now. Damn it. But I had two jokes that were always on deck.
Two
I'm
staples.
Not a big fan. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of street jokes.
Yeah, me either.
So, the two of them are, the first one, this is what I would lead with, and usually they would stop after I told this one. So a grasshopper walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, we have a drink named after you." And the grasshopper looks at him and says, "Do you have a drink named Frank?" That's to stop them from telling street jokes.
See, I love that.
I hate that. But I see your point. I hate jokes so much that my one go-to staple joke, if I have to and someone puts me on the spot, doesn't even have any words in it. Like that's
What?
Yeah, give me your water. I'll do my like one joke to
Don't
leave
you spill my water.
make people leave me. All right.
What are you doing?
It's all like a test.
Hey, what the?
Grab one. Ice cube. Grab an ice cube. All right, so what's this?
I'm gonna say like a penguin cum shot, but I know.
Yeah,
that's
pretty much an Eskimo coming.
There you go.
That's my one joke. I don't even have to have words for.
What's your other one?
Oh, the other one I tell is it's Garrison Keeler once told it on Prairie Home Companion. I just have to say that to prove my absolute lily whiteness and reaffirm my yuppie card. And it's two penguins are on an ice floe. One penguin looks at the other penguin and says, "You know, for a second there, I thought you were wearing a tuxedo." And the other one says, "What makes you think I'm not?"
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's to get people to stop telling them. Now, I do in my act, when I do Dracula, I do tell some street jokes using my puppet, which is hilarious because I just so happen to, we didn't set this up at all.
No, not at all.
My puppet right here, that it's Batty. Yeah, I know what you're doing. So I
Batty's a vampire.
and so I go up because when I do Dracula, it's like kind of I'm making fun of a bunch of things, but being hacky. Every hacky premise, like dating websites,
right.
The length of CVS receipts, things like that, things that we're tired of hearing jokes about.
Right.
Is what I do, but I do them as Dracula doing vampire jokes. So what I do with Batty is I do a bunch of like old kid, like all right, I'm not going to do it in the voice. I literally almost just did. Like, let me tell you something. But, the one that is, and my daughter found it in a book. What does Dracula get when he goes to the bathroom? Creepy. See, he's terrible. You have to go to every one of my shows, Tony.
Well, actually,
Now
Frender
imagine
has
Dracula.
not a bad one. He has a skeleton walks into a bar and says, "Give me a beer and a mop." Like, I don't know. That was all right.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
a
I like
guy
that.
walks into a bar and it hurt. So I love stuff like that.
Yeah, there were a bunch of ones like the dead baby jokes.
Great ones like the dead baby jokes.
The Challenger exploding. So you guys again were a little older and maybe took it a little more seriously than or that happened when I was in 5th grade. So 5th grade me, the jokes we told each other in the playground were horrible about NASA. Not that what does NASA stand for? Need another 7 astronauts.
Oh,
Oh, and it gets worse. And especially now that we kind of know that they were probably alive, though probably unconscious.
Yeah.
And the teacher's name was Christy McAuliffe.
Right.
And they said the joke was, how did you know that Christy McAuliffe's hair was clean the day of the explosion?
how?
They found her head and shoulders all over the beach.
Oh man. Yeah, I definitely saw the explosion as an adult because I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm not ready for Challenger jokes.
Do you guys remember the old Bud Light ad campaign at that time?
No.
Well, tell us what it was. I
Okay,
probably would remember.
I will give you, and you're going to know where I'm going with this when I tell you. The punchline to every Bud Light commercial at that time was no Bud Light.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Remember, because like they'd be, I'd like a light, and they'd come in and there'd be like this guy dancing with like
Yes.
a flame or whatever, and it'd be like, no Bud Light.
Yep.
Well, the joke was, what was the last thing the pilot of the Challenger said?
What?
No, Bud Light.
Right.
That's what I said. Having to explain it kills the joke.
Yeah.
Not that the joke is about people dying, but having to explain it is what kills the joke.
We're gonna get a lot of letters.
I'm being muted right now.
Quick, Andy Bosey wants to know the name of your favorite John Waters movie starring Edward Furlong. That's from Sallie. A blind guy walks into a bar, then a table, then a chair. Carrie wants us to get Andrew Dice Clay come in with some nursery rhymes. You know what? He's doing the governor's virtual thing next week. I'm gonna beg. I doubt it. I really doubt we're gonna get him. But
You know, I always there was I do part of my act, and I know I did it on Pasusu. I do the updated nursery rhymes to even now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I would want to like say, hey, I kind of do an homage, but it's an updated and da 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 da. I'm on the fence about whether I would ever want him to know that exists.
Well, I don't know, man. He might go off on you, and then you'll go viral.
That's true too. Make sure it's being filmed.
Exactly, because he likes to yell at people. Fremder says he loves your Kermit the Frog impression and would love to see you play the Rainbow Connection on the guitar and sing it in Kermit voice.
Yeah, I can't play it on the guitar. I can only, I think I can only sing it, to be honest.
Sallie says, don't forget to feed the fish.
I don't know what that meant
I
either.
don't know what that means. The Challenger exploded because they were trying to get it on while on the way to space, and one of them blew an astronaut. Oh, my goodness. Last time I had a mission into space, my rocket blew up also. Where's the beef, says Carrie. So now she's just naming 80s commercials.
Yes.
A hungry lion was roaming through the jungle looking for something to eat. He came across two men. One was sitting under a tree reading a book, while the other was typing away on his typewriter. The lion quickly pounced on the man reading the book and devoured him. Why?
No, I don't know. I almost don't want to waste the brain.
Because even the king of the jungle knows that Reader's Digest and writer's cramp.
Yeah, I thought that it was going to be a nice, short and sweet one. Like, what do you do when you?
This joke thing wasn't in my contract. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not a stickler for a lot of points, but I think I'm gonna
There's a lot of guys wearing kilts sticking their joke thing into your contract.
I thought it was going to be a quick one. The old one. What do you do when you come across a tiger? You wipe it off.
Wipe it off. Yes.
What do you do when an elephant comes in the room? Swim.
I laugh at the cum joke. What is wrong with me?
Yeah, see that?
Sallie's totally into the cum jokes.
See, it's going to be fun. Joke of the day, starting Monday.
No, it isn't.
It's going to be great. I can't wait.
It's already awful. It's awful.
It's going to be great. I can't
Awful. Like Mondays aren't bad enough. Now we have to do bad joke day.
Do you? So what's cooking with the Super Bowl? Do you care?
You know what's funny? I actually talked to my mom I have two conversations yesterday about the Super Bowl, which now make me want to watch it. The first one was with my mother, and I haven't talked to my mom in a couple of weeks, and she's like, "So what are you gonna do for the Super Bowl?" And I'm like, "Oh."
Is that what your mother sounds like?
Yeah, it is. And it's funny because
exactly.
Every woman I've ever dated or married always goes, "That's not what your mother sounds like." And then they meet her and they're like, "Holy shit, that's spot on."
When is the Super Bowl? Is it this coming Sunday or 2 weeks?
2 days from now. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Saturday,
Really? Wow. I'm
now.
really up on things, huh? Oh, that's gonna suck because I want to go food shopping today. I bet everyone in the world's at the food store.
Oh, I thought you were going to finish with coming. But my mom was like, I really want Kansas City to win. And I'm like, what? Like, why do you care? But so I'm like, why do you want Kansas City to win? She's like, I really like that quarterback. He just seems like a very nice man.
Oh.
And he does a lot for his community. And his mother only lets people call him Patrick, never shortens it or anything. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Wow.
But
she's done the research.
yeah, and I mean, she went on for a bit, and he's very good. But it's funny, somebody who doesn't listen to football or watch football regularly, and they talk about football, you're like, or any sport,
Right. Yeah.
Right.
they throw the in there too much.
Yeah.
The punching. But then my daughters, one of them goes, we were eating dinner, and Charlotte's like, Dad, who cheated with the balls? And I'm like, what the fuck did you say? Like, who was you talking to?
Talking to Sallie about kilts.
Right. But she, so I told them about the whole Tom Brady thing, and now Charlotte hates Tom Brady.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice work, Andy.
So,
What do you think, Sallie? Do you care? Do you have any?
Well, what time is it on? Because that's always my big
What?
problem. Yeah. Okay. So here's why I get cranky. Because I don't know. When I lived out in California, it was like fun to watch the Super Bowl because it was like in the middle of the day, and it was fine. You could enjoy your evening still and go to bed. And here on the East Coast, you're like, wait, what time does it start? It starts at like 6 probably, right?
don't sleep on the time change. When I was stationed in North Dakota, which is Central Time Zone, I used to hate watching Monday Night Football because you're going to go out and you drink and it would be terrible. But in the Central Time Zone, just that 1 hour
makes a difference.
Huge difference.
Yeah. Well, picture it starts at 3 in the afternoon or something. It's a really big difference.
When I was in Korea.
All right, I'll watch it.
Monday Night Football in Korea, what we call Tuesday mid-morning football. It's like a 12-hour, 13-hour.
That was funny.
I'm confused why you even moved back here, because it's always Boston, and everything's better in Boston than California.
I'm just saying
you don't have anything positive to say about here.
That's not true. That's not true. There's plenty of things. It's just right now, all the things that are great about Long Island, we can't do. Like the great things about Long Island is, going to concerts in the park, and you can't like do shit
But
like
you
that
can
now.
still watch the Super Bowl.
At 6:00.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it. I liked it better that earlier in the day.
Yeah, no, I agree. That it was on Monday morning again, like 6. It would start at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, and the base commander gave us the day off.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Or even like when I was in Boston and I was a Patriots fan, even though it was the East Coast time, the Patriots.
See how she throws it in there?
The Patriots were always in the Super Bowl, and I
care
always
about it. Yeah.
knew that they would win, so I could go to bed at 8. But now, like, let's say another team's in, I have to wait till 10 o'clock to find out who wins.
And I know it was talked about on No Rhyme No Reason last night. But what do you guys think about halftime show? Because usually if you don't like football so much, you at least look forward to the commercials and the halftime show. I'm pissed about the commercials because like Andy, you mentioned Bud Light.
Best part.
Budweiser, they're not doing commercials. Remember back in the 1990, whatever it was, the Frogs. Remember what a hit that was? Bud.
Yeah.
Wise. Like that was a big deal.
Right.
That was like on the way down of advertising being not so great, because it's like, really, this is what we're just with 3 frogs. 3 frogs. That's what we're doing.
But it was funny.
Was it?
At the time, looking back on it now, I was like, eh. But at the time, it was a big hit
At the
for some
time,
reason.
I thought it was cool.
All right, but the point is, though, we get these great commercials every year, and this year, I think we're going to be lacking, and we were lacking last year, and then Corona hit. So we need good commercials for the Super Bowl.
Is it going to be a quicker game at all, or no?
Why would it be quicker?
I don't know, because maybe like less commercials will like get them back on the field faster.
No, there's not less commercials.
Every single commercial, they're just going to be like, please give 2 vaccines. I don't know what they're doing.
No, they're just certain companies like Budweiser aren't doing, but other people are still doing them.
Oh, right.
But I just guarantee they're not going to be as good. They're not going to be memorable.
Maybe they'll be better. Maybe you're just
You don't
negative.
know that. You don't know that they're not going to be memorable.
Maybe they're going to be the
All right,
best
I
year
hope
ever.
I'm wrong.
Maybe we'll be talking about this year forever with its great commercials.
And then, but even the
And
halftime
halftime
show.
show.
Turn that up a little bit. The halftime show, I think I'm not. I don't have high expectations for the halftime show. Andy, do you even know? We're playing, I Can't Feel My Face. Do you know any songs by this guy other than this one?
I don't. I know the other song.
What is the other song?
I don't know the name.
Exactly. My point exactly.
But the music industry is different even than when we were younger. And this guy, he's, from what I've seen of him when he's on Saturday Night Live and whatnot, like he's a good performer. He has great songs. He's non-controversial. So I hate the Super Bowl halftime show though. I
Really?
hated the Super Bowl halftime.
Regardless of who's doing it.
Yes.
Why?
Because these guys, their whole lives, they play a football game. That's the one thing we always say about football. It's 60 minutes, 60 minutes.
Right.
And everything is timed perfectly. That halftime is a half an hour. Like
Yeah, give it.
halftime's
Yeah.
always a half an hour.
Right.
Suddenly it's 45 minutes and sometimes a little longer.
Yeah, it has gotten longer.
If you can do it in a half an hour, great. But don't be doing it 45 minutes.
But that's not because of the halftime show. That's always timed perfectly at 12 minutes. Is that DJ D Love?
I believe it is.
DJ D Love, is that you? Hello.
Good morning, Tony Walker.
Good morning, DJ D Love. How are you, pal?
Good, how you been?
We're very excited. We have our pal Andy here. He's all excited to hear you.
Good. Tell Andy I say well, good morning to him.
Hey, Andy, DJ D Love says good morning to you.
It's at the top of the
I
morning.
wasn't calling him a dirtbag. I was talking to with Ken Bichelle.
Right. You were calling Ken Pichelle a dirtbag, not Andy. Okay.
Yeah, Andy's pretty cool actually. Andy's the best.
Oh,
But
Andy. He said, Andy. He said you're very cool and you're the best. He says.
I think he totally has me and Ken mixed up.
Hey, DJ D Love, on our show yesterday, we had a bunch of people telling us how hot Andy is. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think he is hot.
Nice. Look at that.
That
So,
feels good.
so we performed your wedding, but you never had a bachelor party. So would you like to have Andy dance for you at your bachelor party?
No.
I'm a terrible dancer.
No.
I would have Ken do it.
You want Ken to dance at your bachelor party?
He definitely has a
Yep. Because he's a dirtbag.
You like when dirtbags dance for you?
Yep.
I think Ken Pichelle, if he's watching, I think he's fainting right about now. All right, so DJ D-Love, you're going to get our weekend started with some rapping?
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, I got a song just for you guys today. I came up with a Super Bowl song.
A Super Bowl song. Very nice.
Here we go. Yo, my name is DJ D-Love. I'm not going for Tom Brady. Man, I don't know why, because he's a dirtbag, too. Just like Ken Pichelle. Man, I don't know why, but he's a dirtbag. And then also now, I don't know why, because he changed teams. So Tom Brady, forget you, man. Fuck you, homie.
Whoa!
But you know what? But I'm going for you, bro. I'm going for you, for my I'm going for my homie on Kansas City Chiefs. That's what I'm going for. I don't know about you guys. And also, I'm going to have a Super Bowl party. I'm going to have a chicken wings, soda, chips. You name it all, but I don't know what you guys are doing. Yo, I'm just chilling, man. Bugging. Man, have a Super Bowl weekend. Be safe and be good. DJ D-Love said, you suckers.
Suckers! Very
Suckers!
nice. DJ D-Love, you enjoy the Super Bowl, pal, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yo, you guys are awesome.
So
I can't wait to April. Tell me, what day in April do you know?
Oh my God! Stop bugging us about this. We'll get to you, Dennis.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't answer this
She
question
scolded you
every single
and
time.
you know she's serious when she calls you Dennis.
I heard her too. I want to come up there and strangle her.
So Ken Pichelle's a dirtbag, and Sallie needs to be strangled. I agree.
I see your point.
Yes.
All right, enjoy your weekend in the Super Bowl,
Oh,
pal.
so you asked my question, Mr. Tony Walker. So what day in April?
Oh my God!
I-
I'm gonna drive out and punch you in the face.
I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Just text me. Text me. You know what to do. And I see. Oh, Sallie.
Yes.
I add you also on Instagram. So please accept it.
Do what?
He's
you on
he's
Instagram.
asking for you to accept him on Instagram.
Oh, sure. I'm not on it much, but I will absolutely do it. I'll even do it right now. I'm on it like once a month, maybe, and I just look at what my son's posting. Get off.
All right, DJ, have a great
guys.
weekend, buddy.
Bye,
You
DJ.
too. I got one thing before I say I gotta leave.
Okay.
Yo, Chef Felix, I missed you, buddy. I can't wait to do my show in August. I see you later, homie. I miss you guys too. Slay, Sally, Slay, Tony. Have a good weekend. You suckers.
Suckers!
Suckers.
DJ D-Love. All right, let's get to some comments.
Okay.
All right, so Andrew Fremder is now offering to play that he'll play the guitar if you sing the Rainbow Connection. Captain Jack says Tony just died. I think that's in reference to my joke telling. What is that?
Taz just sent it to me.
Yeah, she sent it to me too. That's a pretty funny picture.
And who is that peeking? Is that Bosie and Taz herself peeking?
Like who's laying down?
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah.
All right, let me show it. Which camera are we on? Oh, we're on this one. What? Wait, yes.
Yes. But
Yeah, just stop right there.
More towards Sallie. Top.
Oh, wait, I got to bring it back because your face is blocking it. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
There it is. That's hilarious. So yeah, is that Taz? Is that you and Bosie checking out the junk? It should be Taz and Sallie down there. Oh, well, no, I guess it should be Bosie too.
Don't take Bosie's shot away.
He should be down there with a shovel.
Adam Snare just said the guy with the puppets doesn't like frogs. Right, because it's like I did it.
Exactly.
I expect more.
Fremder also says, bad joke day, he would win.
Yes.
Oh, and Carrie's
Although
coming after me.
Sometimes Fremder has like the best joke, but it's
Who's that? You want to get it on the air?
no.
No. Carrie said, consider this the flopped rehearsal. Again, referring to my joke. Oh, my goodness. Captain Jack is rooting for KC. I'm not reading that, Fremder. Joan is watching there. She says, hello, Joan. I hope someone does a live music show. That would be great. We actually had a live music show on here, Carrie, and they actually won Best of Long Island from doing their show here, but they're not here
You
anymore.
wouldn't know it.
You wouldn't know it because you
wouldn't
didn't
know it
thank
that
us.
They started here
Yeah. So we're
by all the mentioning of us and Govs Radio.
we're currently we're putting another music show in the works. We're working on it. Captain Jack was in Grand Forks and Kunsan.
Kunsan. It's in the south of South Korea.
Is that near where you were?
No, I was. Well, the thing is South Korea is the size of Indiana. So, like, I was in Gary, or short of Gary, and he was further down than Terre Haute.
When you were in Gary, were you wearing the kilt?
No, I was 21. I turned 22.
No, I meant like maybe Gary was turned on by you wearing the kilt, so you were in Gary. I got to explain my jokes, so never mind. Captain
We're
Jack
not
was in
doing Monday.
Captain
not.
Jack was in the Air
I think you just
Force.
disqualified Mondays.
I'm going to be taking Mondays off. That's for absolutely
Adam
sure.
Snare says, I mean, whether the frogs were funny or not is a different question, but yes, Adam Snare is confirming that whole frog thing was pretty big.
It was big, but it was
like
wow.
me having to listen to jokes on Monday is like me making you watch a musical every
Okay,
Monday.
you've made me watch plenty of bad things,
So every
you
Monday
can handle
we'll
5
go
seconds
home
of a joke.
and we'll watch I don't know, a musical. We'll watch La La Land.
Wait a minute.
And then we'll be
Wait a minute. You sat me through 7 seasons of Parenthood. You can do
No.
10 seconds of a joke.
No, I can't.
7
it
seasons
won't be
of
10
Parenthood.
seconds. It'll be
You-
the whole show.
You owe me for life. You
I
owe me
owe
for
you-
life for
I
7
owe
seasons of
you for
Parenthood.
life?
For 7 seasons of Parenthood.
Let's make a list of the things we owe each other for.
Absolutely.
And
Well-
then we'll see whether Monday joke day
7
happens.
seasons of Parenthood. Nothing tops 7 seasons
I'm
of Parenthood.
pretty sure it does.
No. I hope Shakira plays the halftime show. Then I could ask her
Ask her what?
I could ask her ass who is going to win. Bet on it because her hips don't lie. Well, that was a stretch. The Weekend will do Blinded by the Light, and it'll be good.
Is that the? I think that's the one. That's the popular song right now. It's actually on a commercial.
Oh, and it's not the Springsteen Blinded by the Light. See, that's how old I am. The
Wrapped up
Weekend,
like a douche.
exactly.
That's the one.
The Weekend can't feel his face, maybe because he's wearing all those bandages. I'll give you that. That I can't feel my face thing. I like that song, but I don't know anything else by this guy. Let's see, Jones.
Well, how many songs do they do? 2?
They do usually like a medley of like about 4. Or
They have
5.
12. They have 12 minutes. They can do basically
And are
whatever
they
they
on
want.
just once, or do they come back
No,
kind of
it's
like
just-
Saturday Night Live? They
No.
do one and then
No,
come
it's
back
just
and do another.
It's a 12-minute show. That's it.
Then why is the halftime show almost an hour? I just thought maybe they came back twice.
Well, they do.
Setting up and breaking down. That's the real problem. Is
Yes.
how they set up, the amount of time they take to set up and the amount of time they take to break down.
Well,
You're
why don't
right.
they just
It's
bring
only
some guy
12.
out with a guitar
Because that's not
and
energetic.
a keyboard and call it a day?
My wife and I think it should be marching bands. They should get like whoever won whatever competition, college.
I think it's a great idea. Have you ever been to some of the marching band
My
competitions?
sister-in-law was on Indiana University marching band when she was in college.
Yeah, I have a few friends are really into it, and we've actually gone and watched the competitions of them, and it's fantastic.
Like, and then you have like traditions like Ohio State University has the dotting of the I.
Right.
There's more of a tradition, I think, to the, and then you don't get into all the stupidity of, oh my God, she showed her titty. Oh, she didn't show her titty. Oh, she looks like a whore. Oh, she doesn't look like a whore.
She's
oh,
not
these
whore
guys
enough.
look like women. These women look like men. Like, it's just like, oh, who cares? Nobody cares. No. Well,
Yeah,
I know.
but in this day and age, we need a little bit of stuff that we don't normally care about. We could just enjoy the mindless conversation of it all.
I will say that I thought Lady Gaga was my absolute all-time favorite halftime show, where she like dove in
Yes.
from
Okay.
the roof of the building.
I'll give you that. She's one of the best. Not my all-time favorite, but definitely one of the best. I think Prince. I think might have been my all-time favorite. And I mentioned it on No Rhyme No Reason last night. I was hoping. I mean, it's impossible now, but I always wanted to see a Van Halen halftime show.
Really?
Those guys would have kicked ass.
How did they not do one?
I don't know.
No, really. How did they not? Because
don't
they're
know.
so energetic on stage. Like, I would pick them over a lot of bands to do. Did
You
they
know-
just say no?
I don't know. Maybe
Because you don't. I mean, and is this true, Andy? They were saying last night. I think Rich Rado was saying that who's ever doing the halftime show, they don't get paid. It's just kind of like an honor to do it for exposure. And I'm like, how is that even possible?
if you
because
release
they
a
make
new-
so much money
if
on
you're
the
putting-
Super Bowl. Why wouldn't they be paid?
because if you're putting on a new album or something, you use the Super Bowl as your promotion, and then you're the hot number.
Usually they're not putting out a new album. Usually what it is sort of like legacy kind of thing. They do get paid, but it's they get a budget. Like they're like, here's. I saw a headline that said The Weeknd used $7 million of his own money to do on the show.
Wow.
The thing, that's what they do is they give you this budget. Like it's almost like a tour. Like when a band tours,
Right.
they-
Yeah.
Here's all the money that you want to tour, plus you get the tickets. So then a band will try to make it as inexpensive as possible so they can get the most money out of it.
Right. Right.
So that's basically the same thing that is happening here. But I don't want to stop every time I see that stupidity on Facebook. When people, that happens with everything. I got to tell you, that's my whole day is like, not going to comment.
But come on, during
Don't
this
do it.
this time when we can't even get together to have a fun Super Bowl party, what's better than going on social media and commenting? You know, you can go on Facebook or social media and interact with everybody while the game's on
Right.
to kind of give you that, that feel of watching it with people.
Yeah,
And
I
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
fun.
I like watching like the Academy Awards or the Grammys or something, and
Sure.
like, commenting on Facebook with friends. I think it's fun.
But see, you always end up getting that one friend who what gets involved and is like, none of these people care about you. You know that, right? And you're like, yes, I know that, and I don't care about them either. I just want to make fun of something. It's
Exactly. All right, let me go back and read some more comments. In reference to the drawing, Taz says that Master Bosie and I are sort of gay.
Gay.
Mr. Bosie. I'm just shocked by that statement. I had no idea. Joan Croupier is telling Fremder that he's funny. Speaking of Kermit, I wonder if there's a support group for all the Muppets that Jim Henson abused. Joan,
Anonymous.
what's that?
Fisting Anonymous.
Joan Croupier is asking you, Sally, to hit the mute button when we do jokes.
Yeah, I'm not going to be here on Mondays.
Sally Ann says, jokes are fun. One has one leg and is newly single after Monday. After Monday? After her stroking you while wearing a kilt, you son of a bitch.
Read Fremder's Parenthood thing.
Parenthood was a great series, especially the last episode because it was over. Exactly.
I totally fell for it too. I was like, oh, he loves it too. And like just before I read it, I was thinking the last episode was my favorite too. I watched it twice.
Oh, God.
I totally fell for it.
Joan liked Bruno Mars. Yeah, that was a good halftime show,
Yeah,
too.
that was really good. I forgot about that. He did a really good job at that.
He did.
He's very talented.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's different now that we have on-demand entertainment. I think of it with my daughters all the time where like they'll be like, I want to watch whatever it is, and it's like a special event. Like let's say they would say, I want to watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, well, you have to wait to see that. And they're looking at me like I'm crazy
Right.
because they don't have to ever wait.
For anything. My kid's he's really confused because he's so used to just the Netflix drop of 18 shows you could para watch over a weekend. Like,
Right.
I was like, well, we have to wait for the next episode next Friday. And he's like, wait, what?
So I watch a lot of Me TV, Memorable Entertainment Television.
Yeah.
It's Channel 33 on DirecTV. I don't know what it is, anything up, but that's where I watch Buck Rogers, the Twilight Zone episodes, Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Yeah.
And like they'll watch it with me sometimes because they do play old Looney Tune cartoons also.
Okay.
Like
Nice.
the old ones, unedited. So on Saturday mornings for like 2 hours. It's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
But when the commercials come on, they'll look at me like, why don't they put the next one on?
Why aren't you fast forwarding?
Yeah, why isn't I want to see the next one. And I'm
Where's
I
the
don't
skip
wanna-
ad option? Why
Yeah.
can't I hit the skip ad?
And it is
then
funny
when
too, because like the adults in the house don't pay for YouTube not to do ads, and we know every single one of the kids in the house, they don't put up with ads for a second. I'm like, how are you people paying for it? And I'm not.
You have no money.
I know.
I have to stop things for a second. Taz is telling us that she's eating French fries.
Oh,
Damn.
you can have French fries today.
I can?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Andrew Fremder, I hope the halftime show it's not being played by Bon Jovi. If it is, he might get a call from his plastic surgeon because everyone saw his lips sync. D. Filippo liked seeing Janet Jackson's boobie. Oh, Carrie says Whitney Houston's Star Spangled Banner. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh yeah, we saw that like recently again, just because we were watching that documentary
Yeah, the
on
Clive Davis thing, yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Fremder says, I would love to see another... sorry, wait a minute, I missed it. Where'd it go? There it is. Lady Gaga is hot. I would definitely poke her face. That's good. Tony and Ma say hello, says Taz. Hello, Tony and Ma. New Kids on the Block did the best halftime show, period, says Saliani. Are you out of your mind?
I feel like I didn't see it.
I need to smack Tim just for saying that,
It must
whether
have been
he's
the
joking
one,
or not.
Maybe it was the 1 year the Patriots weren't in the Super Bowl to win.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, Captain Jack like Prince. Yeah, I thought the Stone Bruce Springsteen's halftime show I liked too.
Yeah.
You know what might be good, Andy? Then what do you think of this? What about for a halftime show they have an MMA fight?
What?
Yeah, instead of music.
Keep people into it, but then that would be like what the.
You don't know if it takes 5 seconds or an hour.
What does that mean?
How long is it? It might take
18 minutes.
someone a long time to beat someone up, or it might take
So you do three 3-minute rounds. The halftime show is always 12 minutes. So
Yeah, but the halftime show is supposed to relax you and calm you, and music, and it's supposed to be this calming thing. Like watching someone strangle someone and kick them in the face isn't very calming.
First of all, it's called a rear naked choke. But that's a friend of mine used to always say, like, how terrible are these fights that it's bad enough you just got your ass kicked. But then like the announcer comes out and is like, at 2 minutes 45 seconds of the third round, submitted by rear naked choke.
Right.
Okay, I was there. Everybody saw it.
Thanks for mentioning it again.
Yeah. I remember.
I wanted to mention, actually, there's a story which I think is really great. There's a couple based out of Farmingdale, which for those of you not in this area, Farmingdale is directly east of where we are, maybe only 10 minutes away. It's where Zorns is.
Adventureland, the movie was based.
That's right. There you go. So a married couple, Macieej. How the hell would you pronounce that? Macieej? Macieej. Okay, Macieej. Macieej. What?
It could be a silent J.
Jake.
Oh, Massey.
Massey or Massey. Yeah.
We're
Okay.
gonna call her Dave.
Well, no, that's the guy's name. That's the guy's name.
No way, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's so funny.
And his wife-
The reason I said Dave is because Plagianos uses it.
So yeah, Dave and his wife Kimberly, Farmingdale residents, they got married. Okay, they got married. I think it was like a year ago or something. But they both work at Lenox Hill Hospital.
Oh, that's where I was born.
Oh, nice. And they've been serving in the front lines of the coronavirus. Oh, all right. They got married this past August. They've been serving on the front lines of the coronavirus. They did not take a honeymoon. Their marriage was just a very small and quick ceremony, and they've been working their asses off. So Northwell Health, apparently they're big. I believe they're big fans of the Buccaneers. They're huge fans of Tampa Bay. So Northwell Health surprised them with 2 tickets to the Super Bowl.
Nice.
I thought that was really cool.
Very thoughtful.
Absolutely, they deserve it because they're heroes.
For Northwell Health.
What was that? I'm sorry.
And more free advertising for Northwell Health.
Well, true, but it's
Yeah,
still a
but
cool
whatever.
thing they did.
Yeah.
No, I hear you.
Yeah,
Their
so I
happiness
thought that
is
was a cool thing. I just wanted to get that out there. I'm looking at what I have that's time sensitive, or what can wait until Monday. But
Yeah.
and then we're getting out of here in a minute. But then the other big story was that switching gears from the Super Bowl, the pharmacies are getting the vaccine.
Oh yeah, I read about that too. It's cool.
CVS is going to start taking reservations this Monday, and they're going to start giving out the vaccine on Thursday, the 11th.
Yeah, it's CVS. It's Walgreens. It's a handful of them.
My wife is actually getting her second shot right now.
Oh,
is
really?
that right?
Just as we're talking, that's great.
And how did she do with the first shot?
Fine, but that's her boss who had gotten it because he is a former chief of the Smithtown Fire Department. Her boss said the second one, and the day when I was getting my teeth cleaned.
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't have a cavity.
Yay!
Good for you.
So I only had to get them cleaned, which is how my wife works out her anger at me. But he looked like crap, and he had the second shot the day before.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
you could tell Rebecca that it's only you really only feel bad if you're going to feel bad. You're only going to feel bad for a day. It's not like you get the flu and you're going to feel bad for like 3 or 4 days. But if you do have any reaction, it's just one day.
I'm just never going to want to feel bad.
Well, true. A buddy of ours did the first shot, and he felt really bad, cold sweats, and was not well. But then he ended up taking a 4-hour nap, and he said he was completely fine after that.
Yeah. Your body's, that's the whole idea of the vaccine. It's you getting a little bit and your body learns to fight it.
Just like Sallie with those kilts. Gets a little bit.
A little bit.
I have to find. I don't even know if I have any pictures of me in my kilt.
Well, we supplied that for you today.
Yes, that was brilliant.
I did. I thought that was one of the ones I was proud of. I love the look on your face with the bagpipe going in your mouth. I was proud of that
I
one.
love just like walking around the house and I just hear like Tony giggling as he's like doing these things.
And for real, I have a cousin who is on the Fidney type pipe and drum band, the fire department in New York. Fidney.
Yeah.
He's a piper for them.
Nice.
So that's always fun for us to be like, "There's Chris" on TV.
Yeah, that's cool.
Chris.
Tim said that the first shot that he got really screwed him up.
No, he's talking about a shot of whiskey. I think he's talking about.
No.
I wonder if that doesn't have to do with the fact that he did have it. I'm curious. Who knows?
I don't know.
Saying that does not mean actually anything. I would be interested to know if that's a factor.
I heard. Well, actually, we both heard a rumor. In fact, I haven't researched it to see if it's fact or not. But we heard.
But spew it out there anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm spewing it out to see if anybody knows.
Okay.
We were told by someone that they did not test the vaccine on any cancer patients. So this person was saying that people who had cancer should not get the vaccine.
Well, I don't know. That's something you would have to look into, and not just something somebody said.
Well,
I know,
right, that's my point.
That's why he started with that.
Right, I want to see if anybody maybe heard this or knows about it.
That. Yeah, I would. I don't know because
you don't want to toss that around until. But
well, now you disappointed me because you're the smartest guy who watches this show, so I was relying on you.
That is so sad. That's
yes.
Not a good thing to say about it.
It's still just very true, though.
You are. Ken Pichel's the dirtbag. Gina Conjemi Coffin is the cheater, and you're the smartest guy. So
we all have our roles.
All right. With that, right, it's time to go. It's
Sure.
12, just about 12:15. You're done?
Yeah, thank you for your time, Andy.
Andy Plajanos, as always. Now, and I'm glad you fit us in because with all your sexiness, I'm sure they're just knocking on the door. And what does he got there? Jesus?
It looked like it. Wow.
Buddy Christ. It's from a movie, Dogma.
I love that movie.
This is Buddy Christ.
Yep. I thought the part with the shit monster was kind of stupid, but the rest of the movie is genius.
I'll have to see it again because I remember just being bored.
Oh, no, that movie is
Salma
hilarious.
Hayek is a stripper. I'm its fan.
Well, yeah. Yep.
My all-time favorite.
Yeah, and Chris Rock is, Jesus' cousin. Man owes me $13. Great. All right, so we have to add that to our list, Dogma. I have DVD. All right, today is Friday. Let's see. Let me read some quick comments and then we're out. The vaccine better be placebo, says Carrie. I like that Tony now has me in a kilt saved on his phone, says Sallie. I do, actually. Kills make for an easy peasy bowl breezy. It is because I had COVID, according to the Stony Brook COVID clinic. Oh, there you go, Andy. You were correct. So the shot messed him up because he had COVID. All right, well, I hope you're all right. And hope you do well with the second.
But maybe the second shot will be easier for him.
Oh, all right, there you go. Kirsten, my mom has cancer and is getting the vaccine today.
Great. So now you just made her worry.
No, they wouldn't. No, if they the doctors wouldn't give it to her if they. All right, have a good one, guys. Says Taz. No, everybody's safe now.
Tony ruins everything.
That's the name of his sitcom.
Yep, Tony. Everybody hates Chris, and Tony ruins everything.
Tony ruins everything.
Everybody have a great weekend. Today is Friday. We got Tim Saliani tonight. Films on tap. That's at 9:00.
Correct.
9:00 with Tim Saliani and Carla and those other guys.
Are you ever gonna learn their names?
I'm never going to learn their names. I really should. Sunday at 11 a.m., Chef Felix, Let's Eat Long Island. And then that brings us into Monday, where Sally and I will be here with Adam Snare. Adam Snare will be here in the studio with us, and we'll be talking about the Super Bowl. Adam's going to be hungover, so we're going to yell in his face. Everybody, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Looking forward to talking to you guys about it on Monday. And Andy, you're a sexy bastard. Thanks for fitting us in with all your people trying to have sex.